Jacob sat in his dimly lit room, fingers flying across the keyboard, eyes locked on the flickering screen. The sounds of gunfire and footsteps echoed through his headphones as he leaned closer, heart racing with every move. Outside, his parents shouted from the kitchen, frustrated with another day lost to gaming. "Jacob, you need to focus. Other young people are studying or working." Their voices barely penetrated the wall, but he felt the weight of disapproval pressing down on him. He didn't answer. He couldn't. Not when he was this close to perfecting a strategy that had eluded him for weeks. Earlier that day, he had found the stray dog, a small, shivering creature hiding near the alley behind their apartment. Jacob had felt an instant connection, picking it up gently and sneaking it inside. Max, he named him, tucking the little dog into a blanket beside his desk. Max's quiet breathing and soft whimpers were the only companionship he had, and Jacob promised himself he would protect him, no matter what. But his parents discovered Max within days. They were furious. "Jacob, either you get a job to support that dog, or he goes," they demanded, faces set in stern lines. Jacob's heart sank. He couldn't bear the thought of losing Max, not after the instant bond they had formed. So he nodded reluctantly, pretending to take their ultimatum seriously. He applied for a courier job, smiled politely, even wore the uniform at home. But secretly he would sneak out to nearby internet cafes, headphones on, logging into tournaments and practicing for hours. At first the balance was exhausting. Mornings were spent delivering packages, afternoons hidden in cafes, nights sneaking back home and checking in on Max. The dog's trusting eyes reminded Jacob of his promise, fueling his persistence. He started small, entering local online tournaments, learning the rhythm of competitive play. Each match was a lesson, and each defeat a blow. Losses piled up, and his self-doubt grew heavier with every misstep. He feared being discovered, embarrassed if his parents saw him fail, worried he might never succeed. Yet Jacob refused to stop. Every evening at the cafe, Max's little picture pinned on his laptop reminded him why he was doing this. He watched streams, studied professional players' movements, learned teamwork, and refined his aim. Coordination and strategy became his new focus, slowly transforming his impulsive gaming into deliberate skill. Weeks passed, and the first victory finally came. It wasn't a massive tournament, just a local online competition, but it felt monumental. Jacob leaned back, letting out a shaky laugh as he saw the win confirmed. Max barked softly from his lap, tail wagging. The prize money wasn't much, but it bought the dog a proper little doghouse and a few toys. For the first time, Jacob felt that his efforts were meaningful, that his passion could coexist with responsibility. Encouraged, he continued, gradually winning more small tournaments, each victory a reassurance of his growing skills. He even managed to contribute a little to household expenses, though quietly, never boasting. Max's comfort became a visible sign of his progress. A warmer blanket, a sturdy food bowl, a safe corner in the apartment. His parents noticed the improvements, though they didn't know the full story of his secret cafe sessions. Months turned into a year. Jacob's skills sharpened. He won bigger online competitions, earning recognition from players and local teams. Every win brought a little more confidence, and every loss taught patience. He learned to communicate, coordinate with teammates, and stay calm under pressure. Max became his constant companion, his reminder of why perseverance mattered. The bond between them deepened with each evening spent together after a long day of practice. Eventually, a scout from a professional esports team noticed him during a tournament. The invitation to join their roster changed everything. Jacob's life transformed from juggling secret cafe sessions to a structured training schedule, full-time gaming, and consistent earnings. He could now provide properly for Max, ensuring the little dog never went hungry or cold again, and help his parents financially, easing the tension at home. Years of dedication culminated in recognition. Jacob became a known name in the esports scene, admired for his precision, discipline, and teamwork. He traveled to tournaments, competed on live stages, and earned enough to secure his independence. Yet even with fame and income, he never forgot the quiet evenings with Max, the small victories in cafes, the promise that had sparked his journey. One evening, Jacob finally shared his full story with his parents. He described the struggles, the hidden cafe sessions, and the victories that had changed their lives. They listened, their faces softening with understanding and pride. Max barked happily, unaware of the conversation, a living symbol of Jacob's commitment and heart. Jacob's journey from an ordinary gamer to a professional esports player wasn't just about skill or money. It was about persistence, passion, and care for those he loved. Through setbacks and small victories, he learned discipline, responsibility, and the value of unwavering dedication. He had carved a path that respected both his passion and his responsibilities, proving that with determination and heart, even the most unlikely dreams can come true.